So, today is our last day in Copenhagen, and it seems like Denmark has decided to give me a taste of what I'm going to see when I get back to Canada. I don't know if you can tell, but it's crazy windy and snowing pretty good. The snow's not sticking around, it's melting, but big fat flakes, so it's getting me ready for Copenhagen. So, we're in the basement of Christiansborg Palace, and there are ruins from the 10th century and before that of previous castles, one of which was built by a bishop named Absalon, who... No, it's the 10th century. And so he built it because the king gave him this little town. So he built a castle there to fortify it and to protect it. And he was also not only a bishop, but a warrior, because he led some of the crusades as well. In the palace before that, I'm not sure what the whole story is behind that, but it was previously there, and then I believe it was just knocked down to build this newer castle. So, we're still in Christiansborg Palace, but we have come into the royal kitchens. You can see all these copper pans behind me. Copper pots, copper everything. Everything in here is copper. All the cooking implements. It's pretty cool. This was used by one of the previous kings when they... Was it when they lived here, Kira? Actually, I don't think they ever lived here. But it used to be prepared here when Christian X was king, I think it said. But the royal family has never lived in this palace ever since it was built. They live in Amalienborg Palace. And that is also where they do the cooking preparations nowadays. They take it from there by, I don't know, some van or something, and they bring it to here, and then they have a little room set up upstairs, like right next to the dining room, where they reheat the food and prepare it to be served there. So this kitchen doesn't get used anymore, unfortunately, because it's a pretty sweet kitchen. So we have come to the Thorvaldsen Museum, and he was a Danish sculptor. He sculpted marble and did plaster casts for bronze sculptures and stuff all over the world. He has did a sculpture of the Pope in the Vatican. There's statues in Poland or Italy or Germany or whatever that he was commissioned to do by different people. And so yeah, there's lots of really cool sculptures. Busts of different guys, the wall carving things, or his self-portrait. Pretty crazy stuff. I, in particular, love marble sculptures, so these museums are really cool. So, we have strayed from the sculptures. We're now into the personal paintings and sculptures collection of Thorvaldsen. So he's got some pretty sweet oil paintings and some sculptures too. It's very cool. And the building itself that we're in is also incredibly cool. And I'm not really sure what it was before this, unless it was made specifically for this museum, which is quite possible. You can't see these paintings very well because it's dark, but trust me, they're super cool. Well, we made it through security, and not without incident though. Although it's a better incident than what could have been, I suppose, because Kira was going to go through the machine, and they told her to leave her passport and boarding pass in the little box thing that goes through the scanner, so she did. and it went in one side and came out the other, sans boarding pass. So we harassed the dude, and he looked for it and found it like underneath the belts. So we got it sorted, and we got through fine without, aside from that. So our last few hours in Copenhagen now, but it's been a really good time here. Been fun, and it's definitely worth the trip, though very expensive trip. It is not cheap living here. We're gonna find somewhere to eat, maybe get some more steakflæsk or smørbrød or something. Find something Danish to eat before we leave, hopefully. And if not, we'll just get some good pizza or something, who knows. So, next time you see us, we'll be in Edinburgh. Eagle has landed. Eagle being us. We're in Edinburgh, just like landed at like 11:15, so that's good. And so now we're just gonna try and find our way back to Kira's place, because yeah, the buses stop soon, so if we beat feet, we might be able to make it to the last bus, I think.
Did you just say beat feet?
Beat feet?
What even is that?
Never heard that before?
No.
I don't know where I heard that, but every time I hear it, I'm like, I need to use that, and then I actually remembered to use it this time, so kudos to me. Well, short story short, we made it back to Kira's flat. Caught the last bus of the day back to Kira's place, so that was good. Tomorrow I take a train to London, because my flight leaves from London, so I take a train to London at 6:30 p.m. So me and Kira are gonna go see the castle, have dinner, and then I will be shipping off to London. I go from Edinburgh Waverley Station to London Airport, Gatwick Airport. I think I have to switch trains at some point, but I'll figure that out when I get there. And so yeah, I think I get there at 1:30 in the morning or something to the airport, and then I fly out at 11:10 a.m. So I have about 8 hours to spend in the airport before I can check in and stuff. So I'll try sleeping in the airport. I've done it before, and it wasn't too bad. So I will do it again. But that's all for tonight. So good night, and I'll see you tomorrow at the castle.